There's a question that was brought through to me. If Boovy was bowling to me in the last over of the T20 World Cup final at the MCG, what would you bowl if I needed 4 runs off the last ball? What would you bowl? And they said, what do I think? I'm thinking knuckleball into the wicket because it's the MCG, big boundaries.
The first thing I mean, I don't have to bowl you last over because I'll get you out within first 2 overs. I think so.
Oh, I knew that was going to come.
But yeah, like you said, side boundaries are pretty big. So I'll plan something. I mean, I want you to hit on the side boundaries, probably knuckleball. Bouncer won't be a good option against you, but could be an option, keeping in mind the sound boundaries are big. So I mean, it won't be just one option. It will be 2, 3 option and see what works out. So with captain and you know what's going in my mind.
Okay, I'll just write that down. I'm just going to text Virat as well.
True. That's the reason I didn't tell you what I'm gonna bowl.
All right, here we go. So, how many wickets have you taken for Sunrisers?
100 plus.
100. You've 109 for Sunrisers and 133 overall. Who was your first wicket? It was 2014. He played for.
It was for Sunrisers you're asking, or just in the IPL?
Yeah, for Sunrisers. For Sunrisers. Who did you say? Yeah, Sandhu. It was Sandhu.
It was Sanju something, yeah.
Do you know what your best bowling figures are?
Yes, it's 95 for 19.
Against?
Yeah.
Kings 11.
5. Kings 11, yes. Kings 11.
Now, can you name the 5 people you got out that game?
Manan Bora, Mohit Sharma,
Yep.
Hashim Amla, Maxi,
Yes.
and that's Karyappa, or I don't know that Karyappa.
Have you got secret answers there somewhere? That's a good.
No,
That's a good memory. That's a very
I
good memory.
have a good memory actually.
And who was the batsman you dismissed for your first ODI wicket?
Hafiz.
Very first ball.
Yeah.
What were your bowling figures in your T20 debut?
3 wickets, 9 runs. Yeah. 3 for 9. Yeah.
Are you like your own statistician or something?
No, but I almost remember everything. I mean, my stats or something like that. Almost everything.
That's an unbelievable memory.
I also remember my first test wicket.
Who was that? Tell the fans who it was.
It was David Warner. And top of that, he bowled I think few overs in that series, and he knows the result.
Oh, there's a lot of questions coming through here as well. Okay, that was good, mate. I appreciate that. Got a few questions. This is from Naka Abhishek. How does Booby feel while bowling to Warner in India-Australia matches? Do you feel confident in getting me out? You would have to be.
Look, the first thing, I get very nervous because I know once you get going, you're gonna hit me for few fours. So I get very nervous. That's a different thing. I get you out every time, but I get nervous.
Well, if we go back to Dharamshala Test match, you nicked me off first ball, both innings, and both got dropped.
I remember that. I remember that. And you came to me and said you need a better luck next time.
This is from Subrat Palo. What is your best memory with David off the field playing for Sunrisers?
They're quite few.
I'm gonna butt in and say the commercials. They are so funny.
They're quite few, but the one I think we had a team bonding where we went in a restaurant to cook, where you did that some you
Salt
and
Bay.
Kane, yeah, salt bay thing you did. I remember that.
That was one of the hottest butter chickens I've ever had in my entire life.
So
I don't Khalil and them are just like throwing peppers like no tomorrow.
yeah, Khalil and Yusuf was there, I guess.
Oh, so spicy. This is a question to me was what's Booby like in the dressing room? I would say very calm and composed, but cheeky, cheeky,
No, I
very
don't.
cheeky.
I don't think
He
so.
doesn't. You don't get very angry. That's one thing. Um, what's your favorite holiday destination?
Uh, I love mountains, hills, so I always prefer to if I get a chance, I always go in India only, and that's northern part of India. It could be anywhere, but if
Yep.
it's hill or mountains, I'll prefer to go there.
What? It's a beautiful place up there. Very
Yep.
very nice. Uh, what does Booby think, or who does Booby think is the most difficult Australian batsman to bowl to? That's easy. Steve Smith.
No, no. I mean, he's difficult, but I have to pick between you and Finch. So I know once you guys get going, so it's very difficult. So it could be your Finch.
Thanks for the compliment, mate. I really appreciate it. Uh,
I,
they
I,
said apart from
at least I can do this for my IPL captain.
apart from cricket, what other games do you like? They're saying that you're going to take up a career in esports.
Yeah. So you're talking about video games or just I mean normal
Well, they're saying, do you like any other sport? And then the other question on the side was that you're probably going to take up a career in
in ES?
esports.
True. I mean,
Mate,
but
gaming's big now. I'm not a gamer, but everyone's saying it's huge.
it's huge. Yeah. I mean, I've seen the many tournaments. I mean, if you heard about PUBG, it's a game
Yeah, I
called
know. Yeah,
PUBG.
yeah, yeah.
So I
Yep.
mean, the big tournaments of that. So I mean, not just PUBG. It's FIFA or some other thing. So it's getting bigger and bigger.
Are you a Fortniter?
No.
They there's a question here. Who and hey, I know you're going to say the politically correct answer here. If you had someone to bat for your life, Virat or Steve Smith,
Ha. So look.
you can have
I
a
don't
white ball and a red ball here.
exactly. So, but my answer would be I'll go myself. I don't want others to say. I mean, save my life. So I don't want to blame anyone. It would be me.
So you want to take up politics when you finish cricket?
True. True.
Okay, it says here. This is from Harshith Bandy. Question to Booby. I remember the spell of your international debut. Four overs, 3 wickets for 9 runs. What was going through your mind at that moment?
Look, look, absolutely nothing. So that was one of the game where whatever you do, it goes your way, and you just go through the moment. Also, in that match, that was my first match. I was quite nervous. So all I wanted to do is good. I mean, do well. So, but I got the first wicket. I got second and third. It just happened like this. So I mean, it was one of the game where you don't think much, but everything goes your way.
Yeah, well, it does. It's a bit of a clear thinking process, isn't it? We have a plan in our mind, and if it just happens and works
Yeah,
out, you just
true.
ride with it.
Yeah.
There's a question: if you were to have a movie about yourself, who would play you? And you can't say yourself. Amir Khan.
Uh, See, my favorite actor is so
And I had a question. There's a question on the chat here. Do you know any Telugu songs? Yeah, sorry. Someone on here said, do you know
Yeah.
any Telugu songs?
No, no, I don't. No.
What's your favorite song?
There's no favorite song. I like few songs. So, I mean, so lately what I'm listening to is there's one Punjabi song. It's Bulaki Jana.
Is there a TikTok for that? Can I dance to that?
You can-
Mate, that's the hardest. Are you on TikTok? You wouldn't be on
No,
TikTok.
no,
There's
no,
no
no, I'm
way.
not. No, 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 no.
You don't, you don't post much on Instagram anyway. And I want to actually, we need to do, when we're back together, we're going to have to do like a live TikTok. We're going to have to get you, who was in that commercial? You, me, Kane, and there was one other. Yusuf?
It was Manish, I guess. Manish.
Manish. Yes.
Yeah,
That was one of the most funniest days or 4 hours of
true.
our lives. Trying to get,
So,
trying to
so
get
what,
two
what,
statues to dance.
so what I'm thinking, before IPL happens this year, I'll go and get dance classes for a month. So, those dancing part is difficult in the IPL.
Indian Dancing with Stars. That would be amazing if you were starring in that. Mate, that's all we need to do today. That's fantastic that you can come on, mate.